Dunwall is a city that eats its own shadow, a place where the air tastes of rust and whale oil, and the powerful carve their stories into the bones of the weak. But every empire leaves cracks, places for rats to crawl, secrets to rot, and for one man to slip through unseen. This is Dishonored, a world that never needed to shout to be unforgettable. Released in 2012, Arcane's Dishonored wasn't just another stealth game. It was a gothic fever dream, a plague-ridden city, a quiet protagonist, and 1,000 choices whispering beneath every moment. This retrospective isn't about reciting lore or walking through missions beat by beat. It's about understanding why Dishonored still lingers, like a ghost or a memory you can't quite wash off your hands. Dunwall is not just a setting, it's a living wound, industrial, oppressive, yet beautifully deliberate. Its architecture, designed by Viktor Antonov, leans like a tired man against the wind. Tall, angular, buildings cast long shadows, swallowing the alleys where plague victims cough out their last breath. The moment you arrive, it feels as if the city already knows who you are, and what it expects you to become. Overseers chant sermons over the sound of rats chewing at the foundation. Every corner hides a sin. Every room holds a story that was never meant for you, but you listen anyway. Dishonored's greatest trick is that it never forces your hand, it simply offers it. You're given powers that could raise a small nation, bend time, possession, devouring swarm, yet the game quietly asks, what kind of person are you? When no one is watching. There is no morality meter flashing in your corner, no booming voice telling you what you did was right or wrong, just quiet consequences. More rats, more plague, more bodies washing up on Dunwall shore. The high chaos path is not evil, the low chaos path is not good. They're mirrors, and you are the reflection. And Blink. Blink is the heartbeat of Dishonored. A single idea so pure it reshaped level design forever. A whisper-soft teleport that makes you feel like a ghost slipping between seconds. Dishonored's missions don't just give you objectives, they give you opportunities. Quiet invitations to think sideways. Lady Boyle's Party is the game at its most elegant. A masquerade ball dripping with excess, hiding a murder wrapped in silk. The target changes with every playthrough, but the feeling remains. You are an intruder in a world too wealthy to care about its sins. The Flooded District is the opposite. A graveyard of the forgotten, homes drowned in plague water, Dowd's assassins cloaked in guilt and regret, waiting for you to decide the fate of the man who ended the Empress. These places don't feel designed, they feel remembered. Dishonored's narrative is quiet, deliberate. It trusts you to listen to the world more than its dialogue. Corvo never speaks, but his silence is not emptiness, it's restraint. It lets people around him paint the story. Samuel's steady loyalty, Piero's anxious genius, Havelock's ambition curling around him like smoke. And then there's the outsider, not a villain, not a saviour, just a witness, amused, curious, watching the ripples of your choices through the void. The game's story isn't just revenge, it's about the cost of conviction, and the quiet hope that the world can be better even when it doesn't deserve to be. More than a decade later, Dishonored remains unforgettable, not because of its powers or its combat or even its world, just because it understands something rare. That choice is not about right or wrong, but who we become when no one is there to see it. We may leave Dunwall when the credits roll, but Dunwall never truly leaves us. So tell me, which path did you take? And what did the city turn you into? There's something about Dishonored that never really let go of me. It isn't just its powers or stealth, or even the freedom the game hands you like a blade in the dark. It's the feeling of existing in a world that breathes with you. Dunwall is bleak, rotting, and unkind, yet it's crafted with such care that wandering its alleys feels like reading a story written in rust and shadow. Every choice whispers back to you. Every quiet corner hides a moment that feels personal, as if the city itself is watching to see what you'll do next. When I play Dishonored, I feel immersed in a universe where my decisions genuinely matter, not because the game tells me they do, but because the world reacts in ways only an arcane game can. And beyond its systems and style, I love Dishonored because it respects me as a player. It trusts me to find my own solutions, to build my own path, to decide who Corvo really is without a single line of dialogue spelling it out for you. Few games feel this intimate, where the mechanics, the atmosphere, and the narrative all fold together into something that's as much about you as it is about the character you control. When the credits roll, I don't just leave Dunwall, I carry it with me. Its quiet storytelling has stayed with me all these years, and that's why Dishonored will always be one of my favourite games.